want to change focus now to the cult of kids. The key to any totalitarian rule was to capture the children's hearts and souls. And anybody who works in children's books knows you got to capture market share. Nothing was more integral to fascist or Italian life in general than its youth. Oh, by the way, Mussolini started doing those stencils on walls. It didn't happen with hip-hop. The cult of the cradle was an aggressive doctrine determined to inject in boys the mythology of the omnipotent regime, whose aim was to transform so-called flowers of faith into soldiers of empire. Maybe next year, Typo Berlin can have a big TB like this, and you can all stand on it. Relentless propaganda campaigns and the fascistization of schools and youth groups would breed a new cultural order. Teachers were tasked to glorify Mussolini on all occasions, and all classes started the day singing official fascist hymns. Consistent with Mussolini's concept of a male leadership governing a female mass, women were excluded from teaching in secondary schools and institutes for higher education. The hostility is not based upon a conviction of women's general mental inferiority, but on their incapacity to the special tasks of fascism. Young girls were nonetheless invited to join the Piccoli Italiane. The mystique of youth was a fascist obsession that played out in propaganda built upon the manufactured youthful image of Duce, who loved to walk around without a shirt. Mussolini encouraged the creation of youth groups and emphasized sports and martial training in order that its members be fit enough to carry the baton of the fascist movement into the future. Indeed, the shock troops of fascism were originally gangs of raucous youth, a generation of combatants storming through Italy, wearing black shirts, jackboots, carrying death's head flags, and wielding batons. The Avanguardia Giovanile Fascista, or Vanguardisti, was the group of boys 15 to 18 years old, which almost all Italian boys had to join. Their journal evolved into a startlingly designed and expensively produced Giovanotto Fascista, which through its modern poster-like covers of young Vanguardisti rendered in a streamlined manner, defined a fascist graphic youth style. After taking power, the fascist party abolished most existing government, cultural, and church-run youth organizations and consolidated them under their banner. Boys to 6 to 8, for example, were called Sons of the Wolf.